Good evening to Dr. Mariam Hadizadeh and all my fellow friends. I'm Nuridwan Bizukipli and the other members of my group consist of Ghazili, Janita Anakadeh, Muhammad Zulkarnain bin Muhammad Sabian and Aina Izati binti Aziz will present about our research, which is the imbalance of online gamers among university students during Covid-19 pandemic. So, esports is socially productive pastime that can inspire people and encourage innovation for decades. There was also an increase in online gaming user involvement among individuals aged 25 until 35 years during the lockdown period. Gaming addiction is now formally recognized as a new psychopathology. Some of the women also face the issue of harassment by male gamers due to the bad feelings and experiences for female gamers. For the gap, the distribution of computer and video gamers by gender with 59% are male and 41% are female, suggesting video and computer games are still seen as a male domain. The esports fanbase consists of 37% representing male ages 21 to 35 and 60% representing female ages 21 to 35. 44% of internet users feels that the online gaming world is more welcoming to men. The research purpose and the objective are to identify motive of online gaming among university students during COVID-19 pandemic and to understand the feeling and experience of imbalanced online gamers among university students during COVID-19 pandemic. The significance of this research are very useful to Malaysia Esports Federation, esports producers, Malaysian Ministry of Youth and Sports, and of course to the esports players itself. And these are the 5 terms that often appear in our report consists of online gaming, imbalance of online games, motive of online gamers, games feeling, and games experience. Thank you.
Hi Dr. Maria, my name is Janita Kadir, VIA2007. So I will proceed to present on our research methodology. In this session, we have separated into 2 parts, which are research design and research method. Our research design is more toward qualitative that focus on to understand both our research objective. Our design of this study is more toward descriptive, exploratory, and contextual. So move on to the research method. We will be using a non-probability which progressive sampling that focus on specific population. Will be focusing on our population, which is Malaysian university student who is playing online gaming, age above 18 years old. So our sample is 5 participants, which consists of 3 female and 2 male, were recruited in semi-structured interview from local Malaysian university students. For our data collection, participants are recruited through social media platform, which is WhatsApp, along with combinations of consent form and participant form, which some demographic question in Google form. This can be referred to Appendix A. While for our online interview platform, all online interviews are carried out through Google Meet with total of 8 questions around 15 to 40 minutes and a group photo is captured. This can be referred to Appendix B. Our interview question consists of basic demographic question, motive to play online games, and feeling or experience towards the imbalance of online gamers. This can be referred to Appendix C. Next, the measure of trustworthiness in this research is true value and utility. The researchers prolong engagement together to check all the data analysis correctly and check the transcript with the participant. This can be referred to Appendix D. Last but not least, we choose content analysis as data analysis, and the process of this content analysis can be referred to Appendix E. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hello, Assalamualaikum Dr. Mariam. I'm Aina Izati Aziz, VIA2007. From our part, I will explain about the results from our research. From the data we collected, we summarize all the data into 3 parts, which are motive of playing online games, feeling or experiences to the imbalance of online gaming, and the future improvement of expectation. For the first data, based on the result of this study, the highest frequency is to play with friends, which is 21 and 35.9, each represent among the total frequency, which also our primary team in motive of playing online games, while other teams are the sub-teams. The frequency was also supported by a statement from our interviewee, which is Hassan. He said that I only play when my friends are around. For information, the percentage was calculated as frequency divided by total frequency, and mine is 100%. So for example, we use highest frequency 21 divided by 81 and multiply by 100%, so that we can get 25.93%. For the second data, as the figure shown, the highest frequency is break the stigma with 20 frequencies and 28.72% among the total frequency. It was supported by Felicity Agnes. She said that this is the way, but in main thinking, it is whole different thing, like why are you playing main sport? Calling to something else. Hence, break the stigma is the primary thing in playing more expenses towards the imbalance of online gamers, while other things are the sub-theme. For the last data, according to the figure above, the initiative from government and organization which hold the highest frequency of 30 with 55.55% is the best expectation of future improvement which can be done. It was supported by Yang Sheng. He said that what I like to see is for the Kementerian Belia Negeri to organize smaller tournament. Hence, initiative from government and organization is the primary theme in future improvement of expectation, while other teams are the sub-team. So yeah, that's all for me for the result part.
Hello and Assalamualaikum to Dr. Maya and my fellow classmates. My name is Muhammad Zulkarnain bin Muhammad Salbian, VIA2007. So I will be presenting the discussion and conclusion of our research. For the motive of playing online games, in a previous study, according to Wernicke, Chepty and Burr, both male and female have the same enjoyment and pleasure in playing games, especially playing with friends. The result from the feelings or experience towards the imbalance of online gamers shows that female gamers are experiencing lack of role models to look up to and lack of understanding their rights in e-sport. As mentioned in Si Jin Kim's research, people need to break the stigma about their perspective, especially towards female online gamers. One of the interviewees, Jessie Angela, said that increasing knowledge of e-sport is required, as well as supportive public perception and acceptance of e-sport. The limitation of this study is that the participants cannot accurately represent the whole population, as it includes both genders' perspective, and it may give some possibility of inaccurate information. Another limitation is not all participants are pro gamer, as it could give different results from professional gamers' perspective. Now we move on to the conclusion part. We all can agree that most online gamers play games because of the influence of their friends, and they want to play together as part of their lifestyle and to fill in their free time. We need to break the stigma by stopping the toxicity among the gamers. We really hope that all female gamers have the right to voice and express their interest in online gaming. They are all welcome to the gaming community and encourage them to participate in e-sport. Most of our interviewees said that they really hope that the government and organization can help by enacting legislation or some initiative to support them in the industry. We must encourage local game designers to enhance their skill and strive to create IPs that are on par with global games as well as corporations and brands. We must begin an awareness campaign to instill pride in our local games, business and services. Funds should also be set aside to assist these local firms in promoting their own goods or facilities. That is all from me. Thank you.
Good evening to Dr. Maya and all my fellow friends. My name is Kozili VIA19000717203311. Now I will continue to present on reference and appendix parts. As you can see, we have used 11 references in our research and arranged them in APA format. Next, we have 5 appendix. Appendix A is about the interviewee's demographic. We have collected quite detailed information from our 5 interviewees through the Google form. The first interviewee is Hassan, followed by Jensen, Jessie Angela, Felicity, and Naziha. Appendix B is about the group photo with our 5 interviewees. At the end of our online semi-structured interview, we successfully took a group photo with the interviewee as proof of data collection. Next, the Appendix C is about the interview question. We have a total of 8 interview questions according to our objective, the motive to play online games, and the feeling or experience toward the imbalance of online gamers. All the questions are modified from the articles in literature review. Appendix D is about checking transcript with participants. After the interview session, we wrote a full transcript and sent it back to our participants for checking purpose. Appendix E is about the process of content analysis. As I mentioned just now, we wrote the transcript and evaluate the text to identify each team that listed under the transcript. Then we combine all teams from each participant and categorize them into 3 key teams with frequency. Continue with identifying the primary teams and sub-teams Also rearrange them in order. Lastly, we list all the statements that were mentioned by our participants. In summary, we have the result of 3 primary themes. That's all from us. Thank you for listening.